fundamental was going to change, because abuse in the Catholic Church is a pandemic. It goes on everywhere. I've heard from mostly adults who were abused as kids, of course, from all over the world. And during the course of my brief period of time on that papal commission, absolutely nothing happened. And of course, I was ejected because I started to voice that opinion. So the church doesn't like to air these issues. It doesn't like transparency.
I am Ukrainian American. I know the power of the free press, and I love it. But there are things that we absolutely need to be aware of. There was a man named Peter Saunders. He was a sex abuse victim. Pope Francis put him on a panel, and that panel was called the Commission for the Protection of Minors. And this was in the Vatican. And he said that when he was on that panel, he came forward and said, there's a priest named Cardinal Pell. He set up hush money. I really believe that he needs to be removed. Pope Francis ignored him. He was like, no, we're going to keep this priest. And when Peter Saunders spoke out more and said, hey, we're not really helping victims on this panel, it's not really doing things, we're not really making progress, he was ignored. What did the American media do? Did they interview Peter Saunders? No, they did not. They stood with Pope Francis. They bent the knee to Pope Francis, the powerful. We are seeing a change. We want the Epstein files out. We want to defend the victims always. Please do not believe this idea that the media always stands with victims. It's not true. And we have to speak out and say, hey, you did this. It was wrong. It was wrong for you to stand with Pope Francis when Peter Saunders explicitly stood up and said, you know what, something's off. This isn't going well. We need to be able to speak out, and we need to hold the press accountable because we need them. We need them to be able to defend the victims. And if we cannot trust them, we are in a lot of trouble. So please stand with victims. Please know all of this. All of these things have been happening. We have a documentary, and I'm going to put the link in the description. Please, please listen.